Hey Sky fam, it's your girl Ariel Rose, and I have some exciting news. First of all, I cannot wait until I do my wallpaper on this back wall, so it's not just me against a white wall. It's coming in the mail. Wait for the office DIY. Anyways, today is February 21st, and I have officially been given a CJO for another company. And so, yeah, it's about that time. I'm literally my hire date with my current company, because I am still working with them as I'm recording this. Y'all are gonna get this much later, but y'all aren't gonna get this until I'm done training. But it's like I have to go through this with y'all. I meant to record when I went to Orlando, but it was just a lot going on that day and I just didn't end up doing it. But to go with y'all through the process, when I recorded my video in January telling y'all I applied to some Mainlines, I actually didn't include this company in that video. I had applied to them in September and I got hired in February. So it literally took me 6 months. I don't know if that's normal for them. Even when I was applying to those other Mainlines, it wasn't that long when I went through that process with one of them before. So I don't know if that's typical. Also, the process, I didn't get a call from them until January. So when I recorded that video in January, I hadn't heard from them at all. After I had recorded that and put that out to you all, I got a call from them, or I got an email that I would get a call, and then after the call, it would be a virtual, and after that, you would come to Orlando for a standardized test, and then you would then be offered a CJO or not. What I realized is if you're invited to Orlando, pretty much you have the job. Not like other airlines where you would make it to the face-to-face, because one of the airlines that's kind of notorious for making it difficult to get to the face-to-face, I made it to that point and I thought I would be getting the job offer and I didn't. And I think my downfall there definitely was preparation for the interview. And so I feel like I'm very much prepared as a flight attendant. I feel as though I'm a very good flight attendant and I really love my job. And I feel like I didn't lack any skills in that facet. And I think if you really want to go for these positions, if you're already a flight attendant or not, I think the biggest thing is preparing for the interview, because it just plays such a strong role in if you get the position or not. Even if you've gone through phases before that, that final interview is everything, basically. And I think that was my downfall completely. And so, but I think that also helped me prepare for this time around. So I'm sure you've heard me say in other videos, I believe everything happens for a reason. And frankly, I am happy with the company that they chose me and that I can choose them. I am just a few days away from my hire date, actually, to make it a 1 year for me. So I will be changing companies about a year in, because by the time I go to my IOE, I will have hit a full year at my company. So I spent about 1 year and now I will be moving on. I will say, I think working with my company while I'm recording this, but not when I post this, was an amazing experience. I think it's the best regional to work for, and that's probably a really biased opinion because I haven't worked for another regional, but I've had friends that have worked for other regionals. They have the best, flight benefits of the industry, past Mainline, any of that. And I think it truly does help you prepare and realize what Mainline you want to move on to if you decide that's the route that you want to go, because you're working on so many aircrafts, with so many, not even necessarily so many aircrafts, because we have about 4 aircrafts, but you're working under so many Mainlines. And you're actually on their planes, you're really working with their customers. You're saying their announcements. It really allows you to understand what companies you really would want to work for and which ones you wouldn't, because I know it did for me. There was one mainline I didn't even apply to because of my experience working on the regional level under that company. I'm grateful to have started there, and I think it was a great stepping stone. And that's what I always knew it would be. I knew it was going to be a stepping stone to this next position I would take. And honestly, towards the end of it, which is now, I did start stepping back and I turned my no on, and I haven't worked as frequently, which maybe y'all can tell by how frequently I put out videos now, and how many of them are actually like me working, you know, because I have decreased the amount of flying that I do. And frankly, because I started, I was in training so early in 2021, I gained seniority very quickly, because it was just class after class after class after class. I mean, y'all been watching, y'all know that's why y'all are here. It was so many classes coming in that I gained seniority very quickly. So it wasn't necessarily necessary for me to fly because there was always a new class coming in. Actually, I just got a line. So the month that I'm going to end up putting in my 2 weeks, I finally get a line. And I love the irony in that. 1 year in, I finally get a line. So yeah, I'm excited to share this with y'all. I'm so excited to share this next step with y'all. I'm very, very excited. I'm very hopeful to what's to come, and I'm really happy for y'all to come on the journey with me. So Sky fam, we moving on up. And yeah, let's start a new journey.